Good morning, one and all present here. Welcome back to URGS International Certification and Inspection Private Limited. This time, we'll be knowing about mandatory documents and records of IATF 16949 2016 compliance. Let's begin. Firstly, we have Scope of Quality Management System, clause number 4.3. Then we have Documented Process for the Management of Products, Safety Related Products and Manufacturing Process, clause number 4.4.1.2. Fourth, responsibilities and authorities to ensure that customer requirements are met. 5.3.1. Fifth, results of risk analysis. 6.1.2.1. Sixth, preventive action record. 6.1.2.2. Seventh, contingency plan. Clause number 6.1.2.3. Eighth, quality objectives. Clause number 6.2. Ninth, records of customer acceptance of alternative measurement methods. Clause number 7.1.5.1.1. 10th, documented process for managing calibration and verification records. Clause number 7.1.5.2.1. 11th, maintenance and calibration record. Clause number 7.1.5.2.1. 12th, documented process for identification of training needs, including awareness and achieving awareness. Clause number 7.2.1. 13th, documented process to verify competence of internal audits. Clause number 7.2.3. 14th, list of qualified internal audits. Clause number 7.2.3. 15th, documented information on trainers' competency. Clause number 7.2.3. 16th, documented information on employees' awareness. Clause number 7.3.1. 17th, documented process to motivate employees. Clause number 7.3.2. 18th, quality manual. Clause number 7.5.1.1. 19th, record retention policy. Clause number 7.5.3.2.1. 20th, documented process for review, distribution and implementation of customer engineering standards specifications. Clause number 7.5.3.2.2. 21st, registry of customer complaints. Clause number 8.2. Product service requirements review records. Clause number 8.2.3.2. Producer for design and development. Clause number 8.3.1.1. Record design and development outputs review. Clause number 8.3.2. 25th, Documented information on software development capability self-assessment. Clause number 8.3.2.3. 26th. Records about product design and development inputs. Clause number 8.3.3.1. 27th. Records about manufacturing process design input requirements. Clause number 8.3.3.2. 28th. Document a process to identify special characteristics. Clause number 8.3.3.3. 29th. Records of design and development controls. Clause number 8.3.4. 30th. Documented product approval. Clause number 8.3.4.4. 31st. Records of design and development outputs. Clause number 8.3.5. 32nd. Manufacturing process design output. Clause number 8.3.5.2. 33. Design and development changes record. 8.3.6. 34th. Documented approval or waiver of customer regarding the changes in design. Clause number 8.3.6.1. 35th. Documented revision level of software and hardware as part of change record. Clause number 8.3.6.1. Documented supplier selection process. Clause number 8.4.1.2. 37th. Documented processes to identify the control externally provided processes, products and services. Clause number 8.4.2.1. 38th. Documented process to ensure compliance with statutory and regulatory requirements of purchased processes, products and services. Clause number 8.4.2.2. Documented process and criteria for supplier evaluation. Clause number 8.4.2.4. 40th. Records of second party audit reports. Clause number 8.4.2.4.1. Characteristics of product to be produced and service to be provided. Clause number 8.5.1. Control plan. Clause number 8.5.1.1. 43rd. Total productive maintenance system. Clause number 8.5.1.5. 44th. Records of traceability. Clause number 8.5.2.1. 45th. Records about customer property. Clause number 8.5.3. 46th. Production service provision charge controls record. Clause number 8.5.6. 47th. Documented process to control and react to changes in product realization. 8.5.6.1. 48th. Documented approval by the customer prior to implementation of the change. Clause number 8.5.6.1. Documented process for management of the use of alternate control methods. Clause number 8.5.6.1.1. 50th. Record of conformity of product service with acceptance criteria. Clause number 8.6. 51. Record of expiration date or quantity authorized under concession. Clause number 8.7.1.1. 52. Documented process for rework confirmation. 8.7.1.4. 53. Record on disposition of rework product. Clause number 8.7.1.4. 54th. Documented process for repair confirmation. Confirmation. Clause number 8.7.1.5. 55th. Record of customer authorization for concession of the product to be repaired. Clause number 8.7.1.5. 56th. Notification to the customer about the non-conformity. Clause number 8.7.1.6. 57th. Documented process for deposition of non-conforming product. Clause number 8.7.1.7. 58th. Record of non-conforming outputs. Clause number 8.7.2. 59th. Monitoring and measurement results. Clause number 9.1.1. 60th. Internal audit program. Clause number 9.2. 61st. Results of internal audits. 9.2. Documented internal audit process. Clause number 9.2.2.1. 63rd. Results of management review. Clause number 9.3. 64th. Action plan when customer performance targets are not met. Clause number 9.3.3.1. 65th. Results of corrective actions. Clause number 10.1. 66th. Documented process for problem solving. Clause number 10.2.3. 67th. Documented process to determine the use of error-proofing methodologies. Clause number 10.2.4. 68th. Documented process for continual improvement. Clause number 10.3.1. Now let's move to the next slide. Documented process for the management of product safety related products and manufacturing process. Clause number 4.4.1.2. Quality policy. Clause 5.2. Responsibilities and authorities to ensure that customer requirements are met. Clause 5.3.1. Results of risk analysis. Clause 6.1.2.1. Preventive action record. Clause 6.1.2.2. Contingency plan clause. Clause number 6.1.2.3. Quality objectives. Clause number 6.2. Records of customer acceptance of alternative measurement methods. Clause number 7.1.5.1.1. Documented process for managing calibration verification records. Clause 7.1.5.2.1. Documented process for identification of training needs, including awareness and achieving awareness. Clause 7.2.1. Documented process to verify competence of internal audits. Clause 7.2.3 List of qualified internal audits. Clause 7.2.3 Documented information on trainees' competency. Clause 7.2.3 Documented information on employees' awareness. Clause 7.3.1 Documented process to motivate employees. Clause 7.3.2 Quality Manual. Clause 7.5.1.1 Record Retention Policy. Clause 7.5.3.2.1 Documented process for review, distribution, and implementation of customer engineering standards specifications. Clause Now, Registry of Customer Complaints. Clause 8.2 Product Service Requirements Review Records. Clause 8.2.3.2 Procedure for Design and Development. Clause 8.3.1.1 Record about design and development output review. Clause 8.3.2 Documented information of software development capability self-assessment. Clause 8.3.2.3 Records about product design and development inputs. Clause 8.3.3.1 Records about manufacturing process design input requirements. Clause 8.3.3.2 Document a process to identify special characteristics. Clause 8.3.3.3 Records of design and development controls. Clause 8.3.4 Documented product approval. Clause 8.3.4.4 Records of design and development outputs. Clause 8.3.5 Manufacturing process design.